Hey there! Have you ever wondered what people mean when they say artificial intelligence, machine learning, or generative AI? These words sound really big and complicated, but today we're going to break them all down so simply, even a 10-year-old can totally get it. Let's go. So first, what exactly is artificial intelligence? The word artificial means man-made, and intelligence means the ability to think and learn. So artificial intelligence is simply making computers smart enough to think and make decisions, just like a human does. Think about it this way. Imagine you teach your dog a trick. You say, sit, and the dog sits. It learned what that word means and what to do. Artificial intelligence is the same idea, but instead of a dog, it's a computer program doing the learning. AI is the big idea, the goal of making machines act smart. Now let's see AI in action in the real world. You know when you talk to Siri or Google Assistant and say, hey, what's the weather today? And it actually understands you? That's AI at work. The computer understood your human words. Or what about video games? Have you noticed how the enemy characters seem to actually try to outsmart you? They're using AI to figure out the best moves. And here's a cool one. When you hold your phone up and it unlocks just by looking at your face, that's AI recognizing your face out of billions of faces. Pretty amazing, right? All of these are computers making smart decisions. That's exactly what AI does. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how does a computer actually learn to be smart? That's where machine learning comes in. Machine learning is the method that AI uses to actually get smarter. Instead of a programmer writing every single rule, like if you see pointy ears, it's a cat, the computer learns on its own by looking at lots and lots of examples. Here's a simple way to think about it. Imagine you're shown 100 photos of dogs and 100 photos of cats. You didn't need a book to tell you the difference. Your brain just spotted the patterns. Machine learning works exactly the same way. Show the computer thousands of examples, and it figures out the patterns all by itself. It's like how you learned what pizza tastes like. Not by reading a recipe book, but by actually eating lots of pizza slices and learning from the experience. Machine learning is the method. It's how AI learns. So where do you actually see machine learning in your everyday life? Here's one you'll love, Spotify. Have you ever noticed that Spotify always seems to know exactly what songs you'll like? That's machine learning. It watches which songs you skip, which ones you replay, and it learns your taste. The more you use it, the better it gets at knowing what you want. How about your email? The spam filter that keeps junk mail out of your inbox. Every time you click "This is spam," you're actually training a machine learning model to be smarter. And Amazon's you might also like suggestions. When you buy a toy, Amazon uses ML to figure out what other kids who bought that same toy also bought and suggests it to you. Notice something? All of these apps get better the more you use them. That's machine learning, always improving, always growing. Okay, now we get to the most exciting part. Generative AI, so we know AI is about making computers smart. And machine learning is how they learn. But generative AI is something even more special. It's AI that can create, not just think, not just decide, but actually create brand new things that never existed before, like stories, pictures, music, and even full conversations. Think of it like this. Imagine a super talented art student who studied 1 million paintings from every artist in history. Now they understand every style, every technique, every color combination ever made. If you said, paint me a dragon sitting on the moon in Van Gogh's style, they could do it, even though no one has ever painted that exact picture before. That's generative AI. It learned from millions of examples, and now it can create entirely new things on command. Generative AI is the creative power of artificial intelligence. And where do you see generative AI today? The most famous example is ChatGPT. You can literally ask it any question, Explain black holes to me like I'm 5 years old. And it writes a full, perfectly explained answer right in front of you. It's like having a genius friend who's never too busy to help. Then there's DALL-E and Midjourney. You type a puppy wearing a superhero cape flying over Mumbai, and within seconds, it generates a real beautiful image of exactly that. An image that has never existed before in the world. And AI video makers are coming fast too. You describe a scene, and AI creates animated videos complete with characters, voiceovers, and music. Here's the big difference from regular ML. Generative AI doesn't just recognize things or make predictions. It builds something brand new. Alright, so now you know all three, but how do they relate to each other? Think of Russian nesting dolls. You know, those wooden dolls where you open one, and there's a smaller one inside, and another one inside that. That's exactly how AI, machine learning, and generative AI work. On the outside, the biggest doll, and that's artificial intelligence. It's the big idea, the goal, making computers smart. Inside AI, there's a smaller doll, machine learning. It's a type of AI, specifically the method where computers learn from data and examples. And inside machine learning, there's the smallest but most exciting doll, generative AI. It's a special type of machine learning that focuses on creating new things. So every generative AI system uses machine learning, and every machine learning system is a form of artificial intelligence. They're nested inside each other, just like those dolls. Let's do a super quick side-by-side comparison to lock it all in. Artificial intelligence. It's the big umbrella idea. Its superpower is decision-making and thinking. Examples? Siri, GameBots, face unlock, machine learning. It's a type of AI that finds patterns in data. Its superpower is getting smarter over time. Examples? Spotify, spam filters, Amazon suggestions. Generative AI, it's a type of ML that creates new content. Its superpower is imagination. Examples? ChatGPT, DALL-E, AI video tools. The key question to ask yourself, is the computer just thinking? That's AI. Is it learning from data? That's ML. Is it creating something new? That's generative AI. And that's it. You did it? Let's do one final super quick recap. Artificial intelligence, computers made to think and make decisions like humans. Machine learning, AI that learns automatically from thousands of examples. Generative AI, AI that creates brand new things like stories, pictures, and music. And the golden rule to remember, they're like nesting dolls. Generative AI lives inside machine learning, which lives inside artificial intelligence. You've just learned what millions of adults still find confusing. So next time someone says AI or generative AI, you'll know exactly what they mean. You are now officially an AI expert. Go share what you learned.